Good afternoon, everybody. So I've got slightly less crazy hair today. So it's Leanne Barrable, the Devonshire Shepherdess, having a really nice chilled time currently, which is really lovely. And I just wanted to jump on today because I've been learning lots, or I do learn lots from Hayley. And today she was standing here amazing me because since she's been out from school, she's got a real passion for making clothes. And it all started because she found a bag of just random fabric that I had from ages ago. And she started making clothes for her dolls. And I was sitting here watching her today and it just completely amazes me how she's like, oh, it's so easy, Mum. And she makes these amazing, I haven't got any. Barbie is currently half dressed on the table. I should have left her dressed, but maybe I'll post some pictures under this video after. But basically, she was just standing here and it was like a doddle to her. And in my head, I was like, how the heck is she even doing that? And how is she, because it's not something I do, and it's definitely not something that I would enjoy doing, but she really enjoys it. She really loves cutting pieces of fabric up, making Barbie dresses, making her Chelsea dresses. You know, here, this is like a thing of belts, you know. And you might be wondering, what on earth is this anything to do with farming? And so what I've discovered, one of Hayley's big things was that she was scared to try anything new because she was worried she would get it wrong. And I know and truly believe that's exactly what my problem has been for a very long time. I've been incredibly scared to try anything new, so I just haven't tried anything. Or I've tried it and failed the first time, so I just stopped it instead of kept going and pushing through and creating resilience. And since Hayley's been out of school, this is what we've really been working on, this resilience, that want and need for her to keep trying, to try and fail and try and fail, and then try and go, yay, I actually did it. And perfectionism. And I've been learning about perfectionism and how it affects our brain, because that's where it comes from. It is a thought pattern. It's thoughts that we tell ourselves about, if I'm not perfect at this, then I shan't even bother trying. Or, you know, so one thing that I've started telling myself at the moment is, one of the reasons we want things to be perfect is we're too scared of failing. But in actual fact, when we don't try, we're actually failing because we're not trying. And I believe that today was one of those times, right, today, where Hayley's here making her clothes and she's like, it's so easy, Mum, you just do this and do that. And she just makes it look easy. And actually, to be fair, if this is a real passion for her and she starts making clothes, she is going to make me some amazing clothes. I know she will do. But if it's just something that she's using to lead her into something else for creating, then that's equally fine. So I thought I'd turn my hand to trying to make Barbie an outfit today. And basically, Barbie looked like Tomb Raider by the time I'd finished, because we decided that we'd make Barbie an outfit out of a latex glove, so it looked like she was wearing like leather clothing. And there was a video on YouTube, so we watched the video on YouTube, and I tried my absolute best to make it look as good as what Hayley did. But it wasn't looking so good. I will post a picture of Barbie looking like Tomb Raider after I've done this video. And so I really tried to get it right and that she was looking perfect. And she didn't. And Hayley was like, Mum, that's really rubbish. And it was okay. That was fine. That it was I tried. It was my first ever time of ever making clothes for Barbie. And it just really, I just wonder really how many women are you have this passion and this desire to do something, and it's really, really there, and you really want to give it a go. It's like, that is exactly how it feels for me at the moment. I want to start up my business. I look like I've got two black eyes. It's the way the light's shining. Sorry. I want to start up the Regenerating the Farmer, which is like a business for women in farming to help them be encouraged, to help them to come into their own amazingness, to help them discover who they are and how they can really, really help and support their farming business, particularly in 2021. And which is why I set up Regenerating the Farmer, and which is why I'm doing these videos every single day. So you are seeing me at the moment. So up until I decided I'd do them up until New Year's Day, every day, so that I could tune in and kind of like just start showing you what it is that I hope and believe is going to happen in 2021. It scares the living crap out of me, if I'm really, really honest with you. I'm worried on all levels that I'm going to get it wrong. And actually, I haven't found anybody that's regenerating the farmer at the moment, you know, and has that passion and that desire to help actual farmers. So there's lots of information about regenerating the land and looking after our soil, not using so much fertilizer, not using so many pesticides, all those things. But nobody is addressing the very fact that farmers for a long time now have had a hard time, and there's a lot of trauma that's happened in farming that we need healing from. And that is what I have been doing. I've been learning to be healed at brain level. So basically everything that we do and that happens in our life comes from the thoughts we have. Every single thing. Like anything we believe about ourselves becomes an actual thing. So for example, if I'm telling myself at brain level that I'm a fat cow, I will constantly stay overweight, because that thought is at subconscious level is just going round and round in my head. Whereas if I bring that thought to the surface and get rid of it, it changes, and then I can go into this place of not being a fat cow, you know. And I'm still working on this, by the way. This is my big nemesis one. But any thoughts like that, you know, telling yourself you're a bad farmer every 5 seconds, telling yourself you're a bad mother, oh, that's a big one, you know, because then sadly we then become a bad mother because we're telling ourselves we're a bad mother. Whereas if we start to just change those thought patterns, it's a very, very powerful process. And you know, this whole like positive attracts positive, negative attracts negative. That is how the universe is created and made to be. So if I want a successful business, I need to start thinking that I've got a successful business already, even though I haven't even started fully. You know, this is just the very beginning. And there's so many of us, I believe, out there that want to do a good job, that want to start new businesses on their farms to help their family financially, but also to just give us something fun and exciting to do. And it can be very, very little. It doesn't have to cost millions either. You know, like it just doesn't. So I want to come on and encourage you to jump on to my Regenerating the Farmer Facebook group, and also grab yourself this free PDF download. It's basically, you just pop your email address in and it pings to you, and you can have this then and read it through and let me know what you think. And also join the group. So as of January 1st, again, I'll probably be doing daily little videos in there of encouragement just to get us going through January, particularly as it's an interesting month. It was an interesting January last year, and also just to give you a different perspective and to help encourage you to start believing for different in your farming family. And thank you for tuning in if you have, and I will speak to you soon.